Hello and welcome to another episode of the NASCAR Heat 5 2023 mod. If you missed the last episode, we ran at Auto Club and we definitely did not choke the race away. Just go back and watch that video, but we'll jump over here into the season standings. So we are actually the regular season regular season points leader right now. Followed by Kevin Harvick. He's 13 points back. And we'll go down through here just to show you who all's in it. So Chase Elliott and Harrison Burton are already locked in to the playoffs for based off one win. And we'll go through the rest of it here. Nothing too significant. Okay, so we'll switch over here to the playoff standings. Obviously, like I just said, Chase Elliott and Harrison Burton, they are locked in. We are sitting at the top of the points board, so we're good as of now. Still pretty early to think about playoffs, but I think we're gonna have a pretty good shot here. The next race we are gonna be doing in this video is Las Vegas. So we'll hop over here and we will see what we can do. All right, so we'll move over here into qualifying. The car felt really good in practice. Obviously, you can tell by that fastest lap. We're pretty quick around here. I am going to go ahead and qualify just to see if I can get on the pole. But, yeah, like I said, car's pretty quick around here. We've got the straight line speed. The car's a little bit tight through turns 1 and 2, but 3 and 4 we feel pretty good. So, I'm not too worried about this race at all, but I'm hoping we can keep up front the entire time. But we're going to be coming through 3 and 4 here to try and take the green flag for qualifying. And there we go. So our goal time is a 31:31. We were running about 30. We were consistently running 31.4s, 31.5s. So I'm not sure if I can hit the goal time, but I definitely can. I definitely think I can get the pole. So we're coming through here for 3 and 4 one last time, and coming off of turn number 4, it's looking pretty good so far. We're gonna dive down here, and we are gonna be at 31:44, which is only good enough for P17. I'll take it. That's pretty solid lap, but I definitely thought I would be a little higher. So our teammate Christopher Bell does get the pole. Blaney second, Chastain third. Truex and Chase Elliott are the top 5. So, we're going to hop over here into the race, and we will see what we can do. All right, so we actually got bumped up a spot to P16. So, Christopher Bell's looking fast. Kyle Busch is on fire. Chastain was the one that failed pre-race tech. So, he's the one that gave us that extra spot. So, we're actually going to be stuck up here on the top as we take the green flag here in Las Vegas for stage number 1. We're immediately going to jump to the outside. Cindric did not get a good start. Good thing there's no black flags in this game for restart violations. But, yeah, Cindric did not get a good start. But we're going to roll this top here in 4th gear. Almost got up past Hamlin. We stick Byron down there in the middle. He drops back. We're right on Hamlin's back bumper now, but he's going to take our line up into the top. 3 wide in front of us, 3 wide for, I believe that's 3rd. We got Reddick inside, so we're going to try and hold on to this. I don't want to go 4 wide there in the middle. I'm going to try and hold this top as much as I can, but we're checking up here, and it actually got me a little loose. Oh, we're into the wall, so I actually got loose, tapped McDowell, and then that sent me up into the wall, so we do have a little bit of right side damage now, but in all honesty, I don't think that's going to affect us too much, but we might be a little bit tighter than we already are, but we're 3 wide here in the middle, trying to get underneath Reddick. We touch Reddick, and we're still 3 wide. Reddick is still saving it back there, bumping into Zane Smith there as well, but we finally get some clean air, well, clean-ish air. We're right now running on the bottom here between both of the front row guys. McDowell is pissed at us. He's not a rival yet, but he's pissed. So we gotta stay away from him, even though we already hit him once today. So we're sitting in P13 right now. Just made the pass for P12, and now we're gonna start rolling this bottom and start passing people. Just sneak underneath Bubba Wallace there. 3 wide with Denny Hamlin as well. Bubba Wallace drops back, and we do have that inside line on Denny Hamlin. We are almost 3 wide with Allmendinger up there, but we're going to crack into the top 10 now. We are going to be in position for stage points here for stage 1. 15 laps to go. We have 15 laps of fuel, so this is going to be pretty even down to the line. We're going to try and save just a little bit. That way we have a little bit of buffer room, but I think we should be able to make it to the end of this stage with no issue as we finally get by Allmendinger there. Get underneath Blaney there coming off of turn 4 as we just ticked down to 14 laps coming off of turn 4, so I think we should be able to make it no problem. He is really rolling that top side. We're going to force him up the track just a little bit through the center, and we are going to be able to get underneath Logano here as well. So now we're going to try and battle back for 7th, and we are going to be having that advantage down through 3 and 4, which we do take the position. And now we got to chase down Larson and Elliott. We are right on them now, 3 wide. They were not moving, and I was not moving. I took them all the way to the bottom. And I did end up running Larson up into the middle groove. I don't think he wants to run there. We're starting to get a little bit loose here on the long run. That's going to start to affect us here going through toward the end of this stage. I'm wondering if these guys are actually going to pit before the end of the stage. Hard to tell what the AI are going to do in this game, but we're going to sneak underneath Elliott here, and we're going to try and battle for 5th, but we do not have the run. They are lined up there on the top, and that's really stalling me out. And now we're finally going to be able to get him here down into 3. And I think we're just edging him out here, but he's still lined up there on the top, so we're not going to be able to get anything here. Truex jumps down to the bottom. We're going to get a little bit of draft off of Truex, and that does help us get past Elliott. We're actually going to sneak underneath Truex as well, so we're actually going to take over P4 coming off of turn 2. We're moving up through the field after not so great of a qualifying. We're moving up through the field. We're sitting in P4 right now, and we're just chasing down Byron. Oh, we're starting to get tight there through the center of 3 and 4. Wow, it did not want to turn. I had to let out just ever so slightly to get that car to turn, and that opened the door up for Truex to get closer to us. What is he going to do when he gets to us? We just completely forgot to get off the throttle there. But somehow the car's stuck, so I'm not complaining, but that shouldn't have happened. Here comes Larson looking inside. He's trying to find his way around, but it's going to be difficult for him to get around. We're going to make this car as wide as possible. Man, this car's starting to get loose on exit, but tight through the center, so not really sure how I'm supposed to adjust it here off when we get to the end of stage 1. We're still hanging on here. 4P4. Still double file behind us. I believe that it's Larson, and I can't tell who the other guy is. It's Larson and Suarez. All right. So they're double file behind us. Look at Suarez with the huge run up on the inside. Our right front's starting to get a little bit more worn than the right rear, but we're blocking the absolute shit out of these guys behind us. So that's really all we can do coming to the end here. We're just about perfect on fuel, actually. Actually, no, we're not. We just crossed the line for 7 to go, and it ticked down right as we crossed the line. So we're actually a lap short now. Suarez right looking up inside, and here comes Larson with a huge run on the inside, and we're going to slide down there and block it. Yeah, so we are actually a lap short on fuel. Man, our tires are falling off real bad. Here comes Larson on the top once again. He is peeking out there. I don't know if we're going to be able to block him this time. Yeah, no, we did not. I actually dove down on and hit the apron, but we actually let Suarez on the inside instead of Larson by on the top. So Suarez actually takes over 4th, and we're going to try and get him down here into 3 once again. That was not how it was supposed to go. We barely touched the apron again. We are right on his left rear. We are right there trying to catch him, but here comes Larson on the top. He has a huge run off of 4, and he's going to be right outside of us. We door him there in down into turn 1, and Denny Hamlin's also going to try and get around us on the top, but cars are going to start coming down now. We've got 2 laps of fuel left. 2 laps of fuel left, 1 lap of fuel now. We're going to stretch it to this last lap here. We're going to come down next time by. Larson and Suarez trying to battle here. Oh man, this is going to be tight. We're going to have to pit. I'm going to do fuel only. I'm doing fuel only, and then I'm going to come down again here at the end of the stage. Oh, we're eating shit. Yeah, I'm going to come down for my 4-tire stop now. What the f- How the hell was I going too fast? I I was at like 35 when I checked. When I looked at the... What? I, I mean... I, I got no words. I don't know how I was too fast. Last time I looked at the speedometer, it was at 35, and I thought pit road speed was 45, so I thought I was good, but apparently not. So that's a 4-tire stop with a penalty. I should have just done no tires. I should have just came down for fuel, taken the penalty, and, you know, whatever happened after that. But unfortunately, I did not, and I took the tires anyways. But we're probably going to be a lap down now. Not entirely sure on that, but that's definitely going to end the stage, obviously. Yeah, we'll see where we're at, but I think we're going to be a lap down. All right, so P32. On the bright side, we will not have to come down. Okay, so we actually are on the lead lap. But we're not going to have to come down again, so we're going to stay out here and see what this does for us. Okay, so we gained 26 spots staying out. We ended up in P6 after all that. We kind of lucked out there with the speeding penalty, so we're going to take the green flag here for stage number 2. We're going to try our damnedest to get up to the lead right on the start here. Kyle Busch is blocking, but Kyle Busch is spinning. He saved it. We're going to door Austin Dillon here as well. Both the RCR guys, we're beating the hell out of them. But we're going to get the draft down here, down into turn 3. And we're going to try our hardest to get up to the lead right here on this start. We are starting to slide up here into turn 4. We're going to get underneath Bowman. And we have the draft from Truex, so we're going to try and get there. We do have enough fuel to make it to the end of this stage, so... But we door Truex there through the center of 1 and 2. We're still side by side with him down the back straightaway. He does have the run down into 3. Christopher Bell is just taking off. Oh my God! But we're trying to chase him down here on the bottom. 17 laps of fuel, so yeah, we're just over a lap to the good now. So here comes Bowman to the inside, and we're gonna stick it here in the middle. We are closing in on Christopher Bell. If I sit here in the middle, so we might be able to get him here. The only problem is once we get toward the end of the run, how are we going to be able to hold him off? That's going to be the next thing, is once we get there, how are we going to hold him off? Not entirely sure if we're going to be able to do it. He is very, very, very fast. Down here into turn 1, we do have the run. I am pushing this thing to its limits, and we're going to get underneath Christopher Bell here coming off of 2. We're going to try and side draft him here down the back straightaway. We are in a dead heat down into 3. Oh my God. We have the run. I think we're still side by side. Yeah, we're still side by side. Up the track we both go. Coming off of turn 4, and he's going to have the run on the top side. Christopher Bell is going to be a pain in the ass to get by. Oh, man. And that brought us all the way back to Alex Bowman. So we actually got a 3-car battle here for the lead now. As we jump down to the inside, we're going to try and see what we can do on Bell here. Which way is he going to go? Is he going to go to the bottom? He's going to go to the bottom. We're going to go to the top, and we're going to try and roll here on this second lane. Not the run we needed, man. We are still trying our hardest to get around Bell. He is fast, fast, fast. I mean, it's probably him and I that have the fastest car here in the field. So it's just a matter of us two trying not to wreck each other. But we're still right on his tail. We're going to try and go to the inside here. Not sure if we're going to be able to hold it, but it's worth a shot. Down to the inside of Christopher Bell. Side by side here at the 3 and 4. He has the run on the top, man. He can make that top work. And jeez, oh man. He gained at least a couple car lengths on us when he got around the top there. And here comes Bowman once again. We're going to try and go on the top, but the car has no turn in if we get in behind somebody. So it's just a matter of trying to get underneath him and pass him. But tires are so worn now in this run that I don't think I'm going to be able to get him this time. But man, oh man, this is a good battle. Kyle Busch now there in third, lurking behind us. And he is just trying to get there to me. I don't know if he's going to get to me, but it's going to be tight here coming to it. Kyle Busch to the inside. He's not going to do it. We're going to overdrive the shit out of one and slide way up the track. And Kyle Busch now to the inside. But we have the draft off of Bell, so we're going to be able to pull away here just a little bit. We're going to still try and run this top, but it does not want to work. Kyle Busch to the inside, and he's going to pass us with little to no effort. But we're going to battle back here on the top, and he is going to get us there as he has the draft from Bell, and we lose P2. We just pushed Kyle Busch all the way down the back straightaway, and somehow that gave him the run to go to the inside of Christopher Bell. And now he's going to try and get to the lead. And he has the lead. He's got the run on the inside. If he can just hold it down into 1 and 2, he's going to be the new leader. Now we're going to try and get underneath Bell, but we do not have the speed on old tires. That's the problem I'm seeing right now. We do not have speed on old tires. 8 laps of fuel, 8 laps to go in stage 2. We're dead even on fuel. I'm burning more fuel now as I'm trying to keep up with these guys, but there is no way I'm able to do it. I can hold it, but I just can't get up to him and pass. We're still trying to battle back. Look at Bell underneath Busch now. Side by side for the lead once again. Unbelievable. As we just tick down to 7 laps. We're just under a lap to the good now. Gotta watch the fuel here coming to the end of this run. Look at Kyle Busch slide up the track. We're going to get underneath him, and we have the help from Christopher Bell. Is he going to slide back up? Yes, he does. And we do not have the run anymore. Still side by side with Kyle Busch. 6 laps to go in stage 2. And now we finally get the nose on Kyle Busch. And we are forcing him up the track, not intentionally. But we force him up the track, and he's still there. Man, how is he able to hold that on? I can't believe he was able to hold on to that. We get back down to the bottom here, but I just can't hold. I can't hold the line. I can get by him, but now that Christopher Bell is pulling away, we are not able to get the draft off of Christopher Bell, and that just doesn't help us on our run. But look at that. We just dove through 1 and 2, and we did take over P2 from Kyle Busch, and now we got to chase down our teammate Christopher Bell, but I don't think we're going to get to him before the end of this stage. We still have 4 laps to go in the stage. I think it ticked down the back straightaway, so we are half a lap short now, so we are just shy on fuel. Just ticked down to 2 laps there off of 2, so yeah, we are short on fuel. Not by much. We're gonna be out on the back straightaway if we push it to the end. Kyle Busch here on the inside. He is trying to push. We're loose on the top. No big deal. Jump back in here behind Kyle Busch. We're gonna give him a huge shove down into turn 1. 2 laps to go in stage 2. Trying our hardest to hold on to it, but we just don't have the speed. Ticks down to 1 lap to go on fuel. But yeah, we are going to be out either on the back straightaway or down into 3. So if these guys pit and I stay out, we might be able to sneak away with a win here on the stage. We'll be coasting to the end. Let's just say that. So there it goes. It ticks down to 0 laps. So we'll see where we run out here. It should be down the back straight. Oh, wow. That was a lot earlier than I thought it would be. Holy shit. Everybody's pitting. Oh my god, who's going to win the stage? Everybody's pitting. Wait a minute. Is Alex Bowman staying out? No, he's pitting. No, he's staying out. Damn it. Oh god, everybody's staying out. Oh man, we're just gonna try and get to the end. Oh yeah, Elliott, give us a shove. Yes. P8 in the stage. We got stage points out of fuel. Let's go. Oh, man, I was not anticipating. Why the hell are people pitting again? Oh, my God. Okay, so I'm glad I stayed out there. We snuck away with 3 stage points. We definitely didn't deserve it, but snuck away with 3 stage points. We ran it out to the end. Oh, man. That was beautiful. We're going to be restarting P7, so... Oh, man. I can't believe I just did that. Green flag for the final stage. Got 20 laps of fuel to the end. We're going to dive underneath Martin Truex Jr. 24 laps to end this race. And we're going to have a huge run here on the inside. We're going to actually take the lead away from Christopher Bell. We had a huge run to start this race. Holy shit. Everybody slow on the restart. So we are about 5 laps short, and based on how we burnt fuel the last couple stages, we're actually probably 6 or 7 laps short. So we'll probably have to, depending on if a caution comes out, I'm thinking we're going to short pit here, split the stage in half. That's what I think I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to run it as far as I can. I think I'm just going to go to halfway through this stage, depending on if we get a caution. That's the thing. This game will always give you a caution in the last stage when you don't need it. But if you do need it, oh man, you ain't getting no caution. So honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit here and think about it while I lead laps. But thinking as of now, I'm gonna split the stage in half. So we'll see what we can do here. Christopher Bell's actually closing the gap again. We'll see if we can hold him off. I don't know if we'll be able to, but he has got the momentum here. Down to the inside, he is going to try and get underneath us, but he does not do that. We shut the door on him, and we hold on to the lead. We're up the track. We're up the track. Bell's going to get underneath us. We got a little tight there to 3 and 4. The right front is starting to fall off just a little bit quicker than the right rear, so the car's going to start to get a little tighter as we go through to the end of this stage. Christopher Bell gets around us for the lead. He's just so much faster than us when the tires wear. Can't really put my finger on why we're so much slower than these guys, but I'm going to take a wild guess and say because Christopher Bell's momentum, but so far we're dead even here at the line. Side by side for the lead. Down into turn 1, we do have the run, so we're going to be able to take the lead back over Christopher Bell off of turn 2. Tires are starting to get a little bit more even on wear, so we might be able to push it a little bit further than I think. So we'll see what we can do here. See if we can hold off Christopher Bell. As soon as I say that, I slide up the track, and Bell gets underneath us with pretty much no contest. So Bell back to the lead. 18 laps to go in this race. Look at this. We are right on top of Christopher Bell here. I've been pretty much this close to him the entire rest of the run. We have speed, but we just cannot hold any line to get around him. So I think the best bet is to just sit here behind him and just go, because I think we'll be able to gain a lot of time on these third and fourth place cars. We'll just be able to work together and just pull away from these guys. I'm gonna try and stay underneath him because I don't want to use his dirty air unless I'm on the straightaways, but through the turns, actually, we're able to hold our own. Down the straightaways, we're able to get right up on him. As I say that, we don't get him this time, but yeah, as soon as I pick the lane behind him, I have no front turn. So I think what the game plan is to stay behind him the entire race, or not the entire race, the entire rest of this run, and then as soon as we get down for tires, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and just pass him and just block. That's really all I can do, but now we're starting to lose time on Bell as well, so tires are starting to wear pretty significantly now. We're just over 50% on both right side tires, just over 60% on the left side tires. 8 laps of fuel left in this run, so it's probably going to end up being a 4-tire and fuel stop. Get there on the apron just a little bit and get a little loose, but no big deal. I'm curious to see how far behind these guys are. So we've got a second and a half just about over Kyle Busch. So I think as long as we keep that, we should be okay. Oh, we got loose there in 3 and 4. We touched the apron ever so slightly, and it just sent the car up the track just a little bit. No big deal, though. We are still all good. No damage. 11 tires left. 11 laps to go in this race. We have 5 laps of fuel left, so I think actually third place is catching us. No, actually we still have just over a second and a half over Kyle Busch, so we are starting to lose a ton of time to Christopher Bell, though. I can't seem to hold on to him once the tires just get past point of no return, so we're going to have to see what we can do on the pit stop. I'm not going to take 2 tires. It will just not go well. I'm going to take 4. I'm not going to fill it up on fuel. Hopefully that saves a little bit of time, but the best case scenario would be taking 2 tires, but problem is the car's going to drive like absolute shit the rest of the run. And knowing my luck, I would get a caution as soon as I come down for 2 tires. So, alright, so we're going to come down this time by. Christopher Bell's also coming down. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to jump him anywhere, but we might be able to get in here aggressively.
Slow down.
Alright, so we jump in here. We're all good. No speeding penalty. Ooh. We're going to take 1 can of fuel, no damage, 4 times. Well, fuck. This is actually good, because everybody else is pitting. And I think the last time I looked, I was taking a can of fuel and 4 tires. So I think I'm all good. I'm going to sit here and wait just to see what happens. Everybody else, okay, yeah, everybody that's on pit road with me now is not going to pit as well. So, okay, yeah, so we do have not full tank of fuel, but full 100% tires. So we're going to advance to the green flag. We're going to sit here on the front row. We did perfectly timed. We're going to try and take the lead here. Why did the camera switch? But yeah, we're going to try and take the lead here with 4 laps to go. See what we can do. I think we'll be able to hold on for 4 laps. Get up through the gears, no problem. Got 1 more to go. Looks like we're got a huge jump over Christopher Bell right now. That top side was perfect for me to restart on, but I missed the upshift on 5th gear, so we're going to try and hold on here. This is going to be tight coming to the end of this race. We got 3 laps to go. This is going to be close, folks. Gotta hold on to your ass. All right, here comes Bell to the inside. We're gonna block that, and he drops way back on that block. Wow, that's good for us though. We need to hold on to this as much as we can. We need to get a win here. And he's running the top. He's fucking himself. He's fucking himself. We're able to get the run on the bottom here. 2 laps to go here in Vegas. Got just over a half a second over Bell. We're gonna get it, I think. He's just dropping back even further. Our car is way too good on fresh tires. Well, actually, did he take 4 tires is the real question. Based on how quick he dropped back, I don't think he did. Coming to the white flag. Next flag's going to end it. We're over a second ahead of Christopher Bell. That caution could not have been more perfectly timed. Whatever happens, unless we wreck, we're winning this race. The racing gods were there for me this time. Oh my god, coming out of 3 and 4 after a hellacious battle with Christopher Bell, we're going to end up taking the win by a second and a half. We win in Vegas. I don't know if we necessarily deserved it, but we win the race. We're going to do some burnouts here in Vegas. Look at that. Look at that. We got Ty Gibbs a win before he even got a win. So, yeah, doing some burnouts here. Look at that. Pit strategy. Pit strategy is where it's at. We got 101 speed rating. That caution could not have came out at a more perfect time. Man, oh man. All right, so take a look at your finishing results here. We obviously won the race. I believe Christopher Bell swept both stages. I didn't get to see the second stage, but I'm pretty sure he swept both of them. So great points day for him as well. So we'll scroll down through here, see if any notable finishes. Corey LaJoy with a top 15. That's pretty solid. Zane Smith up there with a top 20. Kyle Busch, a bad day after battling with us hard there for a little bit. He finishes P27. Man, that's a tough break for Kyle Busch. Looks like everybody else. 2 cars off the lead lap. That was Austin Hill and Ty Dillon. Jimmy Johnson was the one barbecuing down the front straightaway there early. So he was 35 laps down. He was a DNF. So, and we'll see what we won. So we gained $303,000. Wow. So we'll take a look at the points standings here. So we are still the points leader regular season points leader by 12 points. So we got our 5 playoff points and from this win. So definitely helping us here in points. So Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Joe Gibbs Racing is fucking dominating already. Top 3 in points. Kevin Harvick sitting top 5. Actually tied with William Byron. Scroll down through the rest of this here. Looks like Harrison Burton is just about... Oh, wow. He's in P22. He needs to stay inside the top 30 if he wants to make the playoffs. So that's going to be something to watch here, getting through this season. Looks like everybody else pretty normal. So we'll pop back over here and we'll be in victory lane here. Oh wow, we actually ran the fastest lap too, 31:27. God damn. Oh yeah, Barry McCockiner earns first NASCAR Cup Series win at Vegas. Oh yeah, look at that fucking glorious motherfucker. So the next race, we're in the West Coast swing right now. The next race is gonna be Phoenix. So it'll be a 78 lap race. This is not gonna be fun. This is gonna be a preview to what we're running here for the finale. So we'll see what we got here in the first Phoenix race, and then we'll kind of gauge what we're gonna have in the championship race. So guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Make sure you come back for the Phoenix race. It's hopefully gonna be a good race. We've got to win. We're locked into the playoffs. Let's keep going. Let's see what we can do here in this season. But guys, drop a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new. Ring that notification bell. Both those help me out a ton. Yeah, guys, take care and have a great night.